Hey everyone, so in this video, I want to walk you through this personal finance budget template that I built out in Google Sheets. So this is perfect for those who want to track their income and expenses, specifically for those who have certain goals that they want to reach. Maybe they're saving for a big investment and maybe they have different sources of income like their primary job or a side hustle, online courses, investments, whatever the case might be, having everything consolidated in one place. And the same goes for expenses. If you maybe have spending habits that maybe you're not in control of or you're not even aware of because maybe you're spending on multiple cards or through multiple different sources or streams, you want to have all of that consolidated in one place so that you are not exceeding any kind of monthly budget goals that you have in place. So I built this dashboard here, or actually this whole tool here to allow you to track your income and expenses and track whether you are staying within budget and tracking against your goals. So before we go through the actual dashboard itself, just real quick in order to set this up, there's only 3 tabs here. So the first tab is the setup tab. Just go in, enter your name, or if you have a business, you can enter your business name. It works well for that as well. You can select the currency that is relevant to you. Then you can select the time frame or the period that you want to track your income and expenses for. And then after that, you can go ahead and enter your income categories and your monthly goals for what you want to obtain across all of those different categories. Then you can update your expense categories and any kind of budget goals that you have on a monthly basis as well. And I should mention, this is a forever spreadsheet. You can see here, this is for the calendar year 2025. But if I change this to 2026, you can see that everything updates now for the 2026 calendar year. So it is one of those forever spreadsheets. You go in here, you update your settings, then you'd come into the transactions tab and just literally copy and paste in your income transactions and your expense transactions, and the template will take care of the rest. So just put in the date, category from the setup tab, the amount, an optional description if you'd like. If at any time you enter something that you didn't mean to, or you want to avoid a transaction, you can just click exclude and it'll actually just exclude that transaction from the overall dashboard. And instead of inputting transactions one by one, if your existing transactions, let's say they're coming from a credit card statement or something, if they're in a different format, then you can use ChatGPT or Grok or any of those other AI tools and just ask it to change it to this format, and it'll spit it out for you in that format, and then you can just copy and paste it in. So once you've got your data in there, then you can start using the actual dashboards. This is a dynamic dashboard. So on the left-hand side, you'll see the date range. It automatically defaults to the date range in the setup tab. But you can come in here and say, okay, how did I perform in the first quarter of 2025? Or maybe I was looking for a specific date range on how I performed. This dashboard updates automatically. So it shows you your total income, total expenses, profitability. And again, this is for this particular time frame. Your savings rate, which is just your profitability divided by income, and your average monthly spend. So from January to May, average monthly spend was $5,000. Then in the middle here, it shows you your tracking metrics against your income goals and your budgets as well for each month. So it shows you the income that you actually earned during this period and then how much of your goal is remaining. So to the end of May, I had $22,000 in my goal remaining. And as I continue to earn income, you'll see this number will start to go down. The same thing here on the expense side of things. How much of my expense or what's the actual spend here for me? So in this case, 25,000, and I've got 18,000 left in my budget based on what I budgeted from January to May. But if I were to change this, for example, to end of July, you'll notice the numbers update because now my budget expands because I'm looking at January to July now at this point. This next pie chart shows the expense breakdown by category and the percentage of where you're spending most of your money, again, within this time frame. And then down at the bottom, a simple monthly income versus expenses bar chart. And then over to the right, this is my favorite. It actually breaks down your different expense categories and your income categories, showing you the actuals, budget, the variance, the percentage. So the percentage of the budget used, percentage of that goal that was attained, and then a little progress bar as well that updates dynamically as you update the date range. And then in the middle here, you're seeing a little line graph of your monthly profit. And at any time, if you adjust these dates and you don't want to go back and manually update them, you can just click on this reset button. And by doing that, it'll reset the dashboard back to the default dates. But yeah, that's pretty much it. It's a pretty simple dashboard, easy to use. You really just have to get your transactions here into this tab, and then you will get this beautiful dashboard here. So I hope this video was helpful, and I'll see you in the next one.